Morning. Okay, it is 7 o'clock in the morning, and we're going to later start today than we did yesterday. I'm back. I promised you an update as soon as I could. Things shifted dramatically after we last spoke, as they always do, and I have not been on the sales floor. So that is on the agenda today. But as I've been thinking about this whole video process and where I want it to go and what I want to do with it, a lot has gone through my head this morning, especially about the whole owning a store, having a store. And I know there are a lot of you out there that want that for yourselves, and it's a fabulous goal to have. I grew up in everybody else's retail. I ran all kinds of other stores, and I always said that I needed to one day have my own store to either make the millions that I thought I could, or to get humbled back up so I could go back to work for the man and understand the rules and the policies and all that and be happy doing it. And so right now we're somewhere in the middle. And I love, love, love having my own store. I can't stress that enough. But I do want to tell those of you out there that are focused solely on that, to not miss, don't miss what happens in the meantime. Don't miss life. Don't get so obsessed with the idea of having a storefront that you miss out on what's happening now. So those of you who have booths, those of you who do shows and fairs and whatnot, those are fabulous things too. And there's a lot of merit to doing those things either instead of or in addition to. As a matter of fact, I've got this store and it's grown and it's huge, and I love it, but I miss some of the other, to the point that I can't help but go back periodically and do the sea glass salvage markets and seek out the vintage market days and all these various things that are out there. So don't miss life, guys. Don't miss life just because you're so obsessed with one end goal. Kind of go with the flow. I think that's really a huge thing. So anyway, there's my little deep and meaningful thought of the day. I am going to get my head together in here. I'm in the studio for just a little bit. Get some paperwork done. It's payroll day. Get some of the unfun out of the way, and then I'm head up front, because I did a lot of years of rearranging sales floors while we were open. I mean, there's just no getting around it, and I can do that, and I can actually do it frighteningly well. But I don't like to do it in my own store when I can help it, for a whole lot of reasons. So I'm going to try to hit that before we open at 10. And got a lot of meetings today. Got a lot of the more mundane to do today. So I'm going to head up front. And just last thought, again, as I'm kind of like putting my thoughts together, I am a maker and I love being a maker, but I use that term very, very, very loosely for myself. I'm surrounded by a lot of really great makers who do really amazing things. And I don't mean to take away from my own skill set, but I've kind of realized as I've been putting myself through these thoughts, that I bring more to the table from merchandising, running a store, that kind of standpoint. So there'll be a lot of that focused in here too. And then, we'll touch on some videos, because I paint and I do some stuff, and, I want to share that with you as well. But that's kind of where we're headed, at least for today, because go with the flow is a big deal for me. It may change by the time we talk again this afternoon. So anyway, see you in a bit.